Alright guys, we're gonna do a little work on this, but unfortunately it's not gonna be mechanical work. It's gonna be a cleanup. So I have not touched this thing since we got home with it. Really. I mean, I haven't pulled anything out of it. We opened up the hood and saw we had a rat's nest in the battery box. And I think Michael and I got scared and we walked away.
Yeah, I don't want to get attacked by that, man. It was pretty not good. Let's see if we can get it.
I don't know, dude. Ah! You jumped. There was something living in there. Oh, God. Oh, I thought I saw something moving. There's nothing that scared myself. Anyways, but here's the engine. Here's the engine compartment. So, let me zoom out a little bit so we're not staring at the... No, we're good. I think, I mean, we drove 4 hours. Me and Juan drove 4 hours with this thing. So I'm pretty sure whatever was in there is probably on the side of the road somewhere. Hopefully it's on the side of the road somewhere. Or it could be in our house.
Yeah.
Anyways, as you guys see, it's got a V6. It's got the AC compressor and a bunch of stuff, which I think we're going to be able to reuse. My plan with this car is to make it a daily driver. And as you can see, there's a lot of reusable stuff. Coolant, windshield wash. The AC compressor, I can actually use the AC compressor on a V8. Just need a different bracket. Got the brake booster. Everything's here. So we're going to go ahead and clean out the inside of the car and see what kind of goodies we find.
I tried to see if the horn would work, and if it did, it's going to scare the shit out of you.
Dude, there's no battery in the car.
You never know, man.
There's no battery in the car. So, hey, let's, I'm going to go grab the trash thing. What do you call it? Trash can?
Trash can.
It's a trash can. Trash bucket.
Where's the trash receptacle?
Trash receptacle.
Rubbish bucket.
Rubbish bucket. I like that. All right. So we're going to wear some gloves because we don't know what's in here. And I do see a bunch of rat turds, whatever the hell that is in there, but we got to get that out.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, not it.
It's your channel, man. All right, I guess I'll do it.
I'm actually pretty grossed out. I feel like I'm going to puke because I'm looking at a bunch of turds. Oh my God, there's so much.
Oh, shit.
Bro, that's bones. What the hell was living in here, dude?
Bones?
Those are bones.
Oh, that's like a chicken bone.
What the hell was living?
Maybe there was a hermit living in it.
Bro, I've never seen a rat that killed a chicken before.
Oh, those are big poops. I see them in the water.
They are gigantic. Freaking turds.
It's like a bird.
So the nice thing is it's got electric fan. It still has it in there, and we can reuse the radiator. Dude, this is so gross, bro. Oh God! Ugh! Dude, it's wet. It's wet. It's wet. Oh! It's like soggy turds, dude. God, this is so gross.
Who's living in here?
I have no idea, dude. If it was a rat, it was huge. I don't know what the hell else would have been in here. It had to be some kind of rat.
Those are like really big.
like a really big ass country rat. All right, we got it cleaned out. There's still a few turds in there, but I've had about all I can do with that crap. So like I said, most of the wiring is there. It actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna buy like a cheaper wiring kit. The biggest problem with this vehicle is since it's got that fuel injection, what's it called, Michael? The twin port fuel injection?
Twin port?
Twin port? I don't think it's twin. I think it's, I don't know.
That's what
anyways, yeah, I think it's tune ported, maybe twin. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, most of the electrical to that thing is kind of fused into the ECU and a bunch of, which is the computer that runs this. So a lot of the other stuff is also fused into that. I was looking at the electrical diagrams, and yeah, we're gonna have to rewire all that stuff so that it just goes to a fuse box inside the car instead of through the computer. All right, so at this point, I'm not sure if we're gonna reuse these seats or not. Like, they're pretty torn up, but they do make some real nice seat covers that are like leather that kind of wrap them really good. And I'm thinking about doing that. The seat covers are like 50, 60 bucks. So it's an option. It's kind of stinky in here.
Yeah, I know. Is that what the 90s smelled like? What do you mean you don't know?
Yeah, it just smells old.
It's
You
a
got
feather.
a chicken feather from that was eaten.
By the unknown creature? Let's check if this door works. Yep.
So this is a V6 car, and the gauges look a lot like the V8s, but we're gonna have to probably change them out because it's all geared towards a V8 engine, a V8 wiring and all that stuff. So even like, let's say I hooked up this tack, it's gonna read low. Or no, I'm sorry, it's gonna read high. So let's say I'm at 6, I'll actually be at 5. Anyways, the nice thing is I actually found a V8 one on Marketplace, which I might, the guy wants $100 for it. I might offer him 70 bucks and probably settle at 80. But then that way I could just do a complete swap. Otherwise, I think I'd have to take this out and buy like separate ones, right? Like, there's actually a way to re-gear this stuff, but I don't want to get all up into that. That could be a super pain in the butt. I don't know anything about that. I barely know anything about any of this anyways. But like I said, this my goal is to make this like just a driver car that I can drive every single day. Not like the Camaro. The Camaro comes out once a week maybe. I want to be able to drive this every day. Like the dash, I mean, we'll clean it up. I don't know if I'll replace this. I think they're really expensive, but I could just put a dash pad on it, right?
Yeah.
There is no glove box. You got this thing, which obviously this thing's all worn out. There is another guy selling one of these on Marketplace. I don't remember how much he wants for it. I think it was a little bit crazy. You want to smoke? So let's get this stuff out of here. Still has the radio harness, which is nice. It's been cut, but at least all the wires will go to the speakers and stuff like that. Which of course the speakers will have to be replaced because I'm sure they're all dried rotted out. This headliner is going to be a lot easier to replace than the Camaros. The Camaros is going to be a pain in the butt because you actually have to do some math and stuff. Like stuff I can't do. These all come in one piece, believe it or not. You just kind of click them in and that's it. So I already priced them out. They're like 120 bucks. Easy money. So got that. Be able to do some drifting. Yeah, so you could do whatever. Power windows. Here's the, we might be able to get that open if we put a battery on it.
Yeah, or if
Maybe.
you just farted, or was that the beast that was living in this car moving
Well,
around?
right now?
Yeah.
I don't know. this.
Oh, maybe that. Okay.
But anyway, it's got AC. This opens the trunk. Fog lights. Interior lights. Lights over here. It's a little bit of a different switch. Hopefully all this stuff works.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
This car has not moved since 2009. But like I said, the wiring looks good. But who knows if the beast that was living in the hood ate all the wires. So it's a possibility, right? Yeah. And then we don't know what transmission is in here. Oh, dude, this is kind of wobbly.
Oh.
That'll have to be addressed.
Interesting.
I don't know what these keys are for. Because look what the dude did. So
there's not a...
This whole thing has to be replaced.
I don't see a...
Yeah, he told me he drilled it out because he couldn't find the keys. So he drilled it out to try to get it started or something.
Wait, so you could just do that to
So
cars?
yeah, he did. He did give me another pair. He gave me two ignition switches, but one's to like a Chrysler. So and then one's a GM. So we should be able to. I'll have to YouTube that. I've never done that before. Kind of scared to look under the seats. Michael, you want to look under your seat? I don't see much. I did find this under the seat, which oddly enough is the same exact brand I used to use in 2009. This may be my old car.
It does look a little retro.
It's very retro. We got an alternator. I have no idea if it works. We could probably take it to Napa and have them test it.
Would it work if it was a V6 alternator on a V8?
I think so. I've done a little research and they say yes, it just takes a different bracket.
Tubing. Ooh, that's gross.
That is gross. Alternator bracket. Got some free tools.
Screwdrivers.
Ah! What is this? Is this part of the car?
I don't know. It looks like it screws into it.
It's like tools. This might be part of the car.
Here, move your hand. There's a label. Oh.
I think this is part of the car. I don't know where the heck it screws into though. I don't remember this. But back when I had one of these, I didn't work on cars. All right, let's spill it out and see what's in there.
A socket.
Those look like header bolts.
Yeah.
Socket, another piece of bracket, and a screwdriver. All right, it's your torsion thing for the belt. I don't know what the hell this is, dude.
Oh
You think
shit.
these were that dude's leather pants?
Oh shit. I might need to try these on right now.
What is this?
What is that?
Oh, seat covers.
Oh.
Seat covers. I got some picked out on eBay, actually.
Oh, okay. These are not the same ones?
Nah, those are cooler. They got the Firebird stenciled into it.
Yeah, these are just...
Very basic. But we might be able to resell that,
Yeah.
right? $10 or something. All right, my guy. This is where you come into play.
God damn it.
All right. Let's start pulling stuff out. I don't know what that is, trash. Dude, what was he doing with this glove? It is so stiff. And who was this? This is like a child's glove. Look at that. Let me see your hand. Did they have a child working on this car?
Little Chinese. Oh god. I did my digital footprint. Don't post that.
Okay.
Dude, I'm scared of some monster crawling out.
Tiny little gloves. Oh man. It's a sock It's a crusty sock. You know what they say about crusty socks?
Well, there's also a little kid's glove in here, so I don't want to say.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Oh. These seatbelts look good.
Yeah.
You're fine, bud. There's nothing. Ah!
Yeah, I doubt a big ass rat would go. Ah!
Weep, 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 weep.
Yes, that'd be more scary. This looks really
I don't know what that is.
straight.
It might be this thing on that side. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay, so keep this.
Yep. It's the plastic that goes along the top. That's that, because that side's missing.
Oh, that's so wet. Oh yeah.
Wet socks? Oh man, wet socks. Oh god, it's all wet. Okay, this little sanding pad. It's all trash.
Some clothes.
Some clothes. Let's see if this is a.
clothes.
Is this a vintage shirt?
How much things are missing out of it?
Save the Bergs.
Has it been eaten?
Dude, this guy that owned this car was a yuppie. He's trying to save icebergs. This is gross.
Valve pack. It's an instruction book.
Instruction book. Blue book of instructions. Value pack. What the hell did you say? Valve pack?
Wait, where? Oh, that does say value pack.
So, some instructions. Something that never needs sharpening. Alright, whatever. Trash.
Wait, this isn't looking good. He has little kids things, a lot of wet socks, and some tape. Are we sure like Ted Bundy or somebody didn't own this car? How sketchy did the guy look that you bought this from?
Pretty sketchy, dude. He looked like he could have been a pirate.
We should call the cops. I think we need to get some of this stuff DNA. You may have been with a Zodiac killer.
Nah, he's too young for that. Zodiac's got to be 90 by now.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's good.
Okay, what's that?
What's that?
I don't know what this is. 10 watt. Oh, you know what? I think this was a horn.
Oh, it would make, yeah.
Pretty sure it was a horn. All right, so one of the reasons it's so wet in here, see there's no seal here. All the way around, there's no seal. Which means it's wet, it's getting, it's been raining for the last 4 or 5 days. And nothing's been sealing it. And I'm pretty sure these seals are pretty wrecked too. All right, so this car came with no exhaust. They took it off. Probably so they can sound badass. But fuel tank's still here, which is nice. I really, at some point, want to get this car up in the air. Actually, Michael, part of the exhaust is still on.
Really?
Yeah, I can see the catalytic converter from here.
Oh, we're not going to need those.
No, we're not using that. But we might be able to sell it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what gearing is in this for the rear end. Most of these V6 cars came with a 2.73 gearing, which is not, it's good for like highway driving and stuff like that, but not, I'm not trying to be hot rodding this thing, but we don't want to, we're not looking for like great fuel economy. We want to have some pop, so that thing's coming out. So I got this guy off of eBay Marketplace, or not eBay Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, my bad. And this is a 331. So this is going to give us like the best of both worlds. We can hot rod a little bit, but also be decent out on the highway. The Camaro is not like that. The Camaro is rough on the highway.
Yeah.
It gets up to speed fast, but yeah, once you're on the highway, you're RPMing really high, trying to get that thing moving. So
You go through a lot of gas.
go through a lot of gas. Probably got 373 or something like that, whatever the number is. So that's broken. That's gonna have to be replaced. I think once we get to the point where we're like taking things apart, this is gonna be one of the things I'm gonna work on as well. Not just replacing this, but we're gonna do the same trick we did on the Camaro to brighten up the lights.
Yeah, the glitter stuff.
The glitter trick. So a lot of these body pieces are kind of coming apart. Put some heat to that and probably move it around. 100% will be rebadging. That thing's all faded. The one on the other side's gone. This needs a new mirror. The whole bracket and everything's gone. You can see like all the sealant's kind of wasted. That's why we got some wetness in the car. Here. Needs a new windshield, of course. No idea what works electrically. These are original wheels. They're missing the caps on them. And heck, it's missing some lug nuts.
Yeah.
All four all the way around. We'll probably try to sell these too. I'm not planning on keeping them. I'd like to put some, these are 15-inch stock wheels. I'd like to put 17s on there. So yep, there's the catalytic converter right there. And this goes to a Y pipe. Which is kind of silly. It's super restrictive. So I found a kit that I can buy fairly cheap where there will be no Y pipe. It's just two pipes following the same kind of path.
I told him we should just run headers only.
Michael thinks we should run headers only,
He
but
did not like the idea.
I think that's terrible. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be loud and obnoxious like the Camaro. Take this apart. I did buy a plastic welding kit or plastic welder to try to get some of this back together and see if we can work some of our magic with the old Bondo and try to fix some of this stuff.
Yeah, always works.
Because it's, I mean, you can see that one's messed up too. If there's no transmission in this, I think we're going to use a 700 R4 in this. And we'll keep that the Turbo 350.
Yeah.
Because it's fun. Turbo 350 is fun, right? Thing gets up and goes and it's fun to drive around town.
Get the tires smoking pretty easily.
Get tires smoking, piss people off.
Piss off the choir director in my school.
Pissed off the choir director. Screw that guy. What's his name?
I don't know.
Mr. I don't know.
Mr.
Screw you, buddy. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today on this thing. Just cleaned it out some. Kind of doing a little preliminary check on things we're gonna need, like door seals. Pretty much all the plastics are wrecked. Another mirror, but most of the glass is good other than the windshield. Windshield's all destroyed, but see, like that needs to be replaced. I'll have to get a whole new this thing. I don't know, I forget what they're called. That stuff can be repaired. This guy's got to be replaced. I don't think I can repair that. That's pretty wrecked. We do also have some new springs already that I bought on Marketplace. So to kind of compensate for the V8 weight. Oh man, I'm really like, yeah, there's a transmission back there. Just can't tell what it is, man. But we'll have to do the motor mounts on this thing. It's gonna be a lot of work, man. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm ready for it. And this is gonna be a project. This car probably won't run for like maybe another year or two. Maybe next summer we can get it running. Like this summer is gonna be like mostly like tear down, kind of isolating stuff. I want to see if these lights work, if they pop open, but we need that battery. I think I'm gonna get that battery later tonight. But yeah, that's it. All right, so just a quick story on this car. This is a 1990 Firebird V6. One question that's been asked is why that car? Like, I had the option to buy several Camaros and Firebirds from the 70s that, you know, would fit more the body style of like what I'm doing with my Camaro, or what I've done with my Camaro, and it would be very easy to do, right? Because we already have a mental template of how that's supposed to work and get the car running good and looking good and all that stuff. The reason is, this is the car that I had when I graduated high school. I bought this car as a graduation present to myself coming out of high school. So it's a nostalgia thing, right? I don't think I'm going to be in love with this car. If we can get it running good and all that stuff, I'll probably use it for a while and maybe sell it. I wasn't in love with it the first time I had it, though I did regret selling it later. Jaime Castillo, if you're watching, sold it to you and you got rid of it pretty quick, dude. But it was a fun car back then. Almost killed me and my friends coming out of work one day. I was trying to see how hard I could push it. I think I was going 105 and almost killed us all because traffic came to a stop. But anyways, that's why I bought it, man. I think I have the ability to now do the things that I wanted to do with it back then. But now we can get it done. We can do that V8 swap. We got a nice 350 that we're working on. We got a 700 R4 transmission we can throw in here, though that's going to have to be rebuilt. I still haven't decided whether I want to do that myself or not. But yeah, I mean, shoot, we got some nice heads, some nice cylinder heads for that thing too. And I'm going to keep that a secret for a little bit. But yeah, I think it's a possibility to get this done. But like I said, first thing's going to be, we got to get it in the backyard, somewhere we can really work on it and tear things down. And then secondly is a complete tear down of everything in here, see what we can reuse and what can we can sell. Hopefully we can sell something out of here. I mean, it's a V6, it's not exactly desirable, but things like the catalytic converter, the Y pipe, stuff like that, people will buy that stuff, right? So, and then whatever we can reuse, we can reuse. Our AC compressor, that alternator that we found inside, hopefully, you know, I'll take that by a parts store and have it tested. Hopefully it still works. But yeah, we got the poops out. There's still some moss poops inside the car. And it smells a little funky, like a little bit of mouse pee. But once we tear out all there is inside of there, we'll clean everything out. If the seats still smell too bad, I'll just buy different seats. It's not a big deal. I'd like to recycle and reuse if I can, but yeah, there it is. Oh!